Multiple cars were set on fire at a Tesla service center in Las Vegas Tuesday morning in what authorities described as a targeted attack. And the person responsible is still at large. A vehicle fire was first reported around 145 a.m.
Yes, Elon tried to get rid of some of your livelihoods. So in retaliation, you're trying to get rid of his? I knew it was bad. I heard all the talks about Teslas being protest, Teslas being firebombed. Be honest, when was the last time you heard anyone using a Molotov cocktail?
Damn!
And then in a Hamilton Tesla, almost 80 vehicles were damaged?
And take a look at this. Police are investigating after close to 80 Tesla vehicles were vandalized in Hamilton. This happened overnight on Tuesday at a dealership at Lime Ridge Mall on Upper Wentworth Street. The vehicles were parked outside. The damage includes scratches to fenders and hoods and punctured tires. The crime comes amid an emerging anti-Tesla sentiment spawned amid the trade war with
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to blend into these panels as well.
the United States and Tesla CEO Elon Musk's role in President Trump's government overhaul.
I think everybody understands the climate in the world right now. There's nothing to suggest that this is motivated by that at this moment. It's under investigation.
Hamilton police are currently reviewing security camera footage to try and track down the person or people behind this. They're also asking anyone who may have information to come forward.
Hamilton is in Canada, so it really doesn't take a genius to figure out why Canadians would be... Never mind.
There was no other way.
People have been wanting Elon to do one thing. Pick a side. Either you're for Tesla or you're for the government. Even his investors have been telling him, listen, you can't do both because both of these that you're trying to manage aren't sustainable in the long run. Not even in the short run are they sustainable. One Tesla investor, a top investor apparently, he even came straight out because he's getting fed up. Why? Because you know, it's one thing if it hits Elon's pockets, but with these investors, they have shares in Tesla. So if Tesla stock continues to go down, their money continues to go down.
Now he's a philosophizer.
And when the boss himself almost seems like he doesn't care about how your money is being spent or how your money is being handled, that's a problem.
Right.
People with deep pockets, when you hit their wallet, they holler, I promise you.
We're going to begin with Tesla because it appears that its year is getting worse, with its share price continuing to slide today, down another 4%. Its values has dropped by more than 40% since January, and European sales have plummeted while it's facing increased competition from China in particular. The main reason for the slump appears to be its boss. Elon Musk's move into the world of politics seems to have triggered a backlash against
Why does he look so happy while reporting this?
his cause. Let's speak to Ross Gerber, who is president and chief executive of his own investment and management fund and is also a long-term Tesla investor. Very good afternoon to you. I suppose my first question is this a crisis for Tesla?
Oh, it absolutely is. I mean, they have the best vehicles, electric vehicles out there. It is a fundamentally important company in dealing with climate change. The battery systems and the charging systems that they've built are top in class. And here the company's reputation is just being destroyed by Elon Musk. And sales are plummeting. So yeah, it's a crisis. You literally can't sell the best product.
You hear how his voice is squeaking, right? Yeah, he's trying to stay happy, but he knows what's going on in his account.
In the marketplace because the CEO is so divisive.
Is it simply down to him, though? I mean, many people will also point to the fact that the car is not quite as innovative as it once was. Are there different factors at play here as well?
That's not true. I drive a Cybertruck, and this car is so far and beyond any other truck that's ever been invented. You know, every Tesla element of Tesla, and granted, in the last year it's been neglected, but it has so much potential. It makes other cars look like, you know, Legos. So the issue is not the car.
And as you can see, you got the White House endorsement.
There's a lot more competition, for sure. And people are choosing the competition because of this. But by far, Tesla makes one of the best vehicles on Earth, and if not the best vehicles on Earth.
And I noticed that you have sold quite a lot of shares over the last year. This was even before he joined the government. Why was that? I.e., could you see this coming? And are you planning to sell more?
Well, I'm one of the few people who've been involved with Tesla for over a decade now as an investor and as a user of the vehicles. And
Before he continues, more than likely that answer is going to be no, because he doesn't want to sell his shares. If the company still continues to profit, then he wouldn't want to sell his shares. What he wants to do is get the boss back to work, because the boss is the reason why the stock is going down in the first place. So if you can identify the problem, which they have, the problem is Elon. So if you can identify the problem, eliminate the problem. And there's only one of two ways you eliminate this problem. Funny enough, it's you tell Elon to return back to work, or you tell Elon you need to quit.
I consider myself somebody who knows the most about Tesla, one of the most knowledgeable people about the company. And one of the things that I'm sure of is when you're in the car selling business or the battery storage business, the way people view your brand is really, really crucial to the purchasing part of the purchasing process that humans use. We really identify with the cars we drive, especially in the United States.
True.
And so, when your brand gets tarnished like this, it's real bad. So when Elon
True. Hence all the F-150s and Dodge Rams.
bought Twitter, which goes back to 22, that's when we actually became concerned. And that's when the stock actually topped, was in November of 2021. And so when he bought Twitter in early 22, that's when we really became concerned because of his lack of focus, and tweeting, all this kind of garbage just really picked up in that period of time. So I had no idea at the time it would go this far. So this is worse than anybody could imagine, right?
Well, he's got X, he's got SpaceX,
There you go. Laugh through the pain.
he's got Tesla, he's got his government job now as well. Is he simply trying to do too much? What's your advice to Elon Musk today?
Well, I think we all make choices with our time, and Elon doesn't get more than 24 hours a day just because he's Elon. So we make choices. All of us do. Do we spend time with our family? Do we go golfing? Do we work? And how we do this is, each individual chooses. And so Elon chooses to work, all the time, but you can only work so many hours a day. So it's 24, right? And he sleeps. So there's no question he's been committed to his job at the government. That's where he's spending his time. He is not running Tesla. And, that's why I'm going to say it. I think Tesla needs a new CEO. And I decided today I was going to start saying it. And so this is the first show that I'm saying it on. It's time for somebody to run Tesla. The business has been neglected for too long. There's too many important things Tesla is doing. So either Elon should come back to Tesla and be the CEO of Tesla and give up his other jobs, or he should focus on the government and keep doing what he's doing, but find a suitable CEO for Tesla.
So you are saying essentially, if he's not prepared to quit that government job, he needs to go.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Is there a person?
No hesitation. Money talks. Now, as an investor, if you think that other investors don't feel the exact same way, I don't know what you're on. Trust me, they will call him to task, because Elon does get his package, and that package is ever growing smaller.
No, it's not.
Listen, leave your comments in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, and I will see you again on the next one. Be easy, y'all.